You did have clickbait, huh? Alright. I guess anything else? I get sued all the time. Y'all, stop it.
New drama tonight involving a controversial politician in south suburbs. Tiffany Henyard was the only Thornton Township leader to show up for a scheduled meeting.
A shocking scene unfolded at the Dolton Village Board meeting that you won't want to miss. Mayor Tiffany Henyard found herself arrested live on air, igniting chaos among frustrated residents and trustees. With tensions running high, the mayor's defiance led to a showdown that was anything but ordinary. From defying court orders to controversial spending allegations, her political career hangs by a thread. What really sparked this wild confrontation? Stick around to find out how it all escalated. And could this be the beginning of the end for Henyard? Hey guys, I am Olivia. Welcome to Red Rumbles, where the action never stops and the stories just keep getting wilder. If you're ready for the latest and most intense showdowns, explosive moments, and the truth behind the headlines, you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a beat of the chaos. Stay tuned, because it's about to get real. For months, Mayor Tiffany Henyard has clashed with the village trustees over nearly every decision. From appointments to policies, it's been a constant battle. If you've been keeping up with the headlines, you already know her relationship with the board has been anything but smooth. Tensions have reached a boiling point, turning every meeting into a potential flashpoint. The most recent meeting, however, was on a different level. The village trustees convened at the local park district building instead of the usual village hall. Why? Because the crowds have grown too large to fit in the hall. Dolton residents are coming out in droves, eager to witness the spectacle that their local government meetings have become. But Mayor Henyard wasn't playing along with the plan that day. She decided to hold her own meeting back at the village hall. It was a move that made a clear statement. She wouldn't be sidelined. But there was one problem. Only 2 trustees joined her, which meant there weren't enough present to make the meeting official. With no choice but to cancel, Henyard quickly changed course. Without missing a beat, she drove straight to the Park District building where the trustees were already gathered. When she walked into that room, you could practically feel the tension spike. Residents had gathered, fed up with the ongoing drama, and her unexpected arrival only added fuel to the fire. As Henyard made her entrance, some residents turned their backs in protest. She took the microphone, declaring, "I am the mayor of the village of Dolton." But her words were drowned out by a wave of boos and shouts from the crowd. The audience wasn't interested in hearing her out. They'd had enough of the clashes, the defiance, and the chaos surrounding her leadership. For a brief 7 minutes, she tried to address the crowd, insisting that the meeting was illegal and claiming she deserved respect. But the residents weren't having any of it. Their voices overpowered hers, and she was forced to leave the building, escorted out by the same people she was supposed to represent. Yet, this wasn't even the end of the drama. As Henyard exited the building, chaos erupted outside. Reports suggest that in the heat of the moment, she might have even gotten physical with one of the officials. With tensions already high, the police, who had been on standby, stepped in. And that's when the unthinkable happened. Mayor Tiffany Henyard was arrested on the spot. The live feed, which had been broadcasting the entire incident, was suddenly cut off as officers led her away. The scene was pure madness. Spectators were screaming. Others filmed the moment on their phones, and many simply watched in stunned silence. A sitting mayor being taken away in handcuffs, it's not something you see every day. But for Dolton residents, it was the latest chapter in a saga that has captivated their community. To understand how things reached this point, we have to look back at the tensions that have been simmering for months, even years. Ever since Henyard took office, she's been a controversial figure in Dolton. Her leadership style has been described as unyielding, and her willingness to bend the rules has led to constant friction with the village trustees. Take, for example, her attempt to appoint a new village manager, village attorney, and police chief, all without the approval of the board. These appointments were a clear challenge to how local government is supposed to operate. Unsurprisingly, the trustees took legal action. A judge eventually issued a restraining order, instructing Henyard that she couldn't make such appointments without the board's backing. But that order seemed to fall on deaf ears. Henyard kept pushing the boundaries, and her actions have alienated not just the trustees, but also many residents of Dolton. It's as though every move she made dug her deeper into controversy. And it's not just about power struggles. Financial issues have further complicated her time in office. Rumors about Henyard's spending habits have swirled around the town for some time. Allegations include questionable taxpayer-funded trips and lavish expenditures. Transparency around how public funds have been used or not used has been a sticking point for many. At one point, even former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot's report highlighted the strain on Dolton's finances under Henyard's administration. The state of the village's budget, reportedly worsened by increased spending, has drawn the attention of higher authorities. The whispers of FBI involvement in investigating Dolton's finances are not just whispers anymore, they've become a reality. Subpoenas have been issued, and federal investigators have started looking into the village's financial records. The potential for serious legal consequences looms large over the mayor. It's a situation that has only intensified the scrutiny and suspicion surrounding her every move. Yet, throughout it all, Henyard has tried to present herself as a fighter, someone battling against a corrupt system. She's called on her supporters to stand with her, framing herself as a defender of the people against what she claims is a biased system. Her social media posts have taken on a dramatic tone, urging her followers to believe that she's facing persecution. One of her messages read, "I need all my black sheep to stand with me. You are not alone. If God is for us, then who can be against us?" It's clear that she's trying to rally support by positioning herself as a victim in this unfolding drama. But is it working? Not entirely. Many residents have grown tired of the constant turmoil and are looking for stability. With federal and state-level investigations now in play, the stakes have never been higher for Mayor Henyard. These probes are looking into the heart of the allegations against her, whether public funds were misused, whether her appointments violated the law, and whether she overstepped her authority. The FBI's involvement, combined with state inquiries, signals that this situation isn't going away anytime soon. Recent leaks have only added fuel to the fire. Documents have emerged showing questionable expenses on taxpayer-funded trips that seem to lack a clear purpose. The more information that comes to light, the more pressure Henyard faces from both the public and legal authorities. The public's reaction to Henyard's arrest has been swift and intense. Many residents feel vindicated, believing that the arrest was a long time coming. Comments online paint a picture of a community fed up with the constant drama. One Dolton resident remarked, "She will probably say it's all just fake news, but the evidence is there. She's finally facing the consequences." Others recall her past, pointing out her previous run-ins with the law. One comment noted, "This isn't her first time getting in trouble. She's been skirting the law for years, and now it's caught up with her." The sentiment among many is clear. They're tired of the controversy and just want Dolton's leadership to focus on real progress. But Henyard still has her supporters. Some argue that she's being targeted because she challenged the status quo. They see the legal battles as a coordinated effort to bring her down. However, even among those who back her, there's an acknowledgement that the situation has spiraled out of control. The aftermath of the latest board meeting raises significant questions about the future. Henyard's arrest might be a turning point, but it's unlikely to be the end of the story. Her legal battles will continue, as will the investigations into Dolton's finances. The village trustees, meanwhile, are left to pick up the pieces of a fractured local government. Dolton residents are watching closely, and many hope that the community can move past this chaos. Will Henyard face further charges? Will the investigations uncover more wrongdoing? And perhaps most importantly, will Dolton be able to rebuild trust between its leadership and its citizens? As this story develops, one thing is certain: there's still a lot more to unfold. The drama surrounding Mayor Henyard, the board meetings, and the ongoing investigations is far from over. What happens next could shape the future of Dolton's leadership and set a precedent for how local politics play out in the spotlight. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates on this unfolding saga. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Henyard will manage to bounce back, or is this truly the end of her time as mayor? Stay tuned, because this story is just heating up, and you won't want to miss what happens next.